What's up guys, Kyle here again, and today you guys are going to get to watch me, that already sounds weird right off the start, you guys are gonna get to watch me play through the Bogner Ecstacy 101B for the very first time. Let's do it. All right, hope you guys are doing great out there today. If this is your first time here at my channel, my name is Kyle. What I do is I take all sorts of awesome high gain related guitar equipment, record it with this simple SM57 setup. I give you the unprocessed audio on your end. And today I have a legendary amplifier in my hands for the very first time. I have never played through this amp, and I figured we would go ahead and share that experience together. As those who have seen my channel before, you guys know I am an absolute psycho when it comes to guitar amplifiers. I love checking out new guitar amps. I love checking out new guitar gear, but amps are definitely the thing that makes me breathe heavy the most. So, as somebody who loves amplifiers of all shapes and sizes, but mostly large amplifiers and mostly modded Marshall style amplifiers, it's kind of surprising it's taken me this long to try out an Ecstacy 101B. Some of you might know though, I actually do have a 20th anniversary 101A, but speaking to Reinhold directly about the amplifiers and the differences between the two, the 20th anniversary has some differences in the power section that make it a little bit looser, and the 101A, that's the American voiced amplifier. It's got the 6L6 power tubes, so the 101B is kind of a different animal. Like, it's definitely similar for sure, but he said that it's got it's got something. It's got amp stuff that's different than other amp stuff. It just has more of that classic Marshall voicing. So I think that makes it right up my alley because I love modded Marshall stuff. I love a lot of Reinhold's designs. So with that being said, we have the amplifier hooked up into a Bogner 412 standard. This has V30s in the bottom, greenbacks up top. I've got an SM57 on the V30s in the bottom. And we're just gonna kind of flip this thing on and start dialing things in from noon, basically. I should probably start on channel 2. Channel 2 is the lower gain channel. We also have the amp in the newer sound style voicing at the moment. There is a new and old switch on the back. So I'm just gonna start dialing in some tones. Right now I have my Balaguer Typhon that has the Motor City Guitars Afwayu pickup, which is sort of like JB-ish. It's thick, it's dark, it's high output, so I'm guessing it'll go really well with the Marshall style circuit. We're gonna start with no overdrives, and then we'll kick on some overdrives as we go. Here we go. So far, definitely has that kind of like, I don't know, I guess honky midsection that you would think when listening to something like a cranked Plexi. It's a very similar mid profile that I hear from a lot of the Bogner amplifiers. He seems to really like those round mids and those kind of like chewy, broader low mids for sure. That's with the gain maxed all the way out on channel 2, even with the structure and the boost on high. So that's as much gain as we're gonna get out of the amp without an overdrive. So we're going to kick off the pre-EQ on this one, and we're gonna kick in a hot overdrive like the Lischlerm King in yellow. So first impressions of this channel, the mids are very, very round, really kind of hard to scoop them out a little bit to get slightly more modern tones out of it without kind of losing the character of the amp that I personally like. So that is definitely going to be a channel reserved more for like if I'm trying to play lower gain tones, which doesn't happen very often because I am not a weak person and I like music for heavy people. This is not actually what I meant to say. Heavy music for people. Heavy music for heavy people. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna move over to, actually, let's kick in the old voicing. Yeah, still, even in the old voicing, very, very, very round in those mids. Let's go ahead, put it back into the new voicing. Let's put it into channel 3, onto channel 3. Let's turn off our overdrive. All right, so a very, very crunchy gain structure overall. Not smooth and saturated like I would normally go for, not like that 5150 style of saturation. Yeah, overall, I'm struggling with the mids, the low mids especially, a little bit, but that's typically where I find myself kind of like, you know, not loving Bogner amps is those low mids, but usually what I'll do is I'll scoop out some of the low mids with an EQ and the loop, and then it gets to the point where I really, really dig it. So let's kick on that overdrive. So I flipped the excursion switch from the T over to the L. I think that's tight to loose. Completely changed the feel of the amp. It even changed the gain structure. Like, I like the gain structure a lot more like this. Now I'm definitely starting to dig it. Let's switch to a guitar that I'm a little bit more familiar with the sound of though, and see if I like it any better with that one. All right guys, Balaguer Typhon with the Seymour Duncan distortion in the bridge. Alright, so that's actually providing some more compression. It's not as crunchy sounding. It's a little bit more, just seems more smooth, more compressed. I'm digging it more. This thing has tons of low end, but it's like shaping the low end to do it what I want right now is currently the issue. Let's go back over to that Lichtschlerm King in Yellow. Let's see if I can kind of scoop some of the lows and low mids out of this pedal. right, so yeah, man, there's a harshness in the top end that's kind of bothering me, but I think that those are the frequencies that'll really help it kind of stand out in a mix, honestly. We've got the Pepper's Dirty Tree engaged now. That is really hitting the spot. I think with a little bit more fine tuning, that's a tone that I could absolutely use in a lot of situations. It's a little bit more modern sounding for sure. Definitely some low mid growl going on there. Pepper's Dirty Tree, Bogner Ecstacy, that is what's up. I'm gonna grab a guitar with lower output pickups real quick just to try that. Oh, this is way too much fun. This is going to be a longer video than I ever anticipated. Let's try something with more modern pickups. Something a little bit more modern really gels with this amp for my personal taste. Less low mids, less lows, more of a round upper mid range. Those were the words I was looking for. Really seemed to do well with fixing the things about this amp that I might not necessarily jive with. You may love the big, thick, chewy Bogner low mid thing that's going on here. Me personally, I've always fought it a little bit. I like basically all the other aspects of his amps, but that has always been the hardest thing for me because I like really tight percussive palm mutes. So last but not least, drop C. guys, this video is way longer than I intended. That was pretty noisy. This guitar, I just think this guitar and pickup not particularly getting along. I definitely found some stuff I liked. There's definitely reasons for me to keep this amp around and really start to explore it a little bit more. Yeah, I definitely liked it once I really kind of found those sweet spots. So yeah, do you guys like more of these first playthrough videos? You guys want to see more stuff like this? Let me know down below in the comments. I'm really curious to hear what you guys have to say because I really enjoy kind of just checking out amps for the first time. There's not that many left that I haven't played, but yeah, that was a lot of fun for me. If you did, hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. Again, leave those comments down below. Let me know what you thought about the tones. Let me know if you'd like me to do more first impressions videos. If you guys want to help the channel, Sweetwater, Zounds affiliate links apply as always. You guys click those links. Get yourself something nice from the fine folks at Sweetwater and Zounds. Costs you nothing extra. I get a kickback. It allows me to buy more cool amps and share them with you here on the channel, and I really appreciate it. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. Kyle here again. We'll see you next time. Hi, it's me. My SD card that was recording the sound died, so yeah, this is me signing off. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks so much for watching. Kyle here again. We'll see you next time.